Right, Christopher, here's the early swing on the left here. Okay, be careful again for the slight reverse kind of leaning of your upper body there. So you have this little tendency to move the hip a little too far this way to the right, and then it causes the upper body to counterbalance by going a little bit to the left. Also, as you fix this on the right here, this looks pretty good at this point, but I want you to keep the hip at the same level on the backswing, if not stand up a little bit, as opposed to, you can see yourself lowering at this point. So again, this lowering should be a move used in transition. So as you finish the backswing, you'll start to move down rather than moving down. This is quite a bit earlier in the backswing that you're moving down already, because again, it might have a tendency to still tilt the body just a shade to the wrong direction. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're practicing this thing. And then again, very good move here. Okay, in the older one, it's a little bit more of an upper body kind of move, so you can see how you're forward leaning rather than having a little bit of a tilt to your body behind. And then from here, you can see how the right arm is releasing just a little bit earlier on this one here. On the right, you've got more lag, more rotation. Okay, so this elbow needs to keep coming down, keep moving forward, get in front of the hip hopefully, and it'll be easier to get to the release point, right? So part of this is the lag, and maybe after the season's over this fall, you can get to working. That's why I sent you a lag trainer, because I think that would help you a lot, as well as the impact snap. So give that a shot later, and let me know if you have any questions on how to use it. Okay, from the target line, be careful not to let that right elbow get low and behind you as you start that backswing. First half, just try to keep that right elbow a little bit higher up and more in front of your body, and that will produce a better looking backswing like this. And then from there, I want to finish that backswing just a shade shorter there, and keep that club face like this, as opposed to having it sort of wind behind you, and it'll have a tendency to get sometimes more open. So good job on this one here, and the hands are way more in front, meaning they're not so far behind the right shoulder there, so it's more on top. Okay, so that looks better. Also, you can see the balance. You look far more in balance here than this one. You're kind of tilting and leaning toward the target. Little bit of the head, your trunk balance. If you remember one of my last month's article, keep that head from dipping forward, because it's taking the rest of your spine forward, and your weight gets on your toes a little bit too much. So okay, and then starting down, okay, we want the elbow moving first, the rib cage, okay, really starting to rotate, right? So that's not bad there. This one here, in the older one, the elbow drops a little bit behind you. Okay, so it's almost going a little bit this way. Yeah, a little bit of the old Sergio, getting the elbow behind. So ideally, we'll be getting that elbow more in front, and that also means that the left arm should be a little more in front. You actually want it virtually parallel with your feet line at this point. If it's behind, the elbow's typically going to be behind as well, and that'll give you this path that wants to be maybe a little shade too far into out. So if it was a little bit more straight, you'd actually swing your hands a little bit more to the left. Okay, so elbow a little bit better here, but just need that left arm out in front just a shade more. Okay, so let me know if you've got any questions. I know you got all your tournaments. Good luck. But let me know, maybe in the fall we can touch base and work on this more.